Hey guys, so I didn't really record anything today. Of course, the wind is going to start the minute I turn on the camera. Is that the alligator? No. I just decided to come outside, apparently at the wrong time because everybody is out here. I just had to catch a loose dog. But I came out here to kind of clear my head a little bit. It's been one of those days. We are going to hopefully come home with a dog tomorrow. There's this really cute little dog named Shaggy. He's only 9 pounds. It'd be my first time having a small dog, but we're gonna hopefully try and get him tomorrow. But I've just been having this like resurgence of grief is the only way I can describe it, because it's been a little over 4 months since Panda died, and I can't believe it's been that long already. But I don't know, I've just been thinking about him constantly, and just something, I hate the wind, I'm gonna turn this way, something about how, like, I don't know, like the first month after he died was pure survival mode, and then month 2 and 3 seemed to get better, and then it's just gotten worse, and I'm not really sure how that works or why that is. I know that, like, be it person or animal, whenever something dies, you have so much support around you for those first couple of weeks, so much support, and I'm so thankful for that support. And then you get to a couple months down the road, and you know, people move on with their lives like they should, and you're kind of left stuck in the grief. And that's kind of what's been happening to me, because part of me just feels like it's not as socially acceptable to talk about it anymore. So I didn't really record today because I was just having a pretty rough time last night and this morning, thinking about him, thinking about health stuff that's going on, thinking about everything. And when I've said it before and I'll say it again, when I have health stuff going on, I want Panda, because he was the one thing that if I ever took a walk, he was there. He was the constant. He was the, you know, I remember thinking, I'm not sure if I've ever shared this on the vlog, but I don't know what this is going to be, but this is going to be my vlog for today, my thoughts and why I haven't recorded and what I've been thinking about. The night before he died, there was a lot of stuff going on, just argument stuff going on in the family that's been resolved, but there was just stuff going on. And I was feeling very overwhelmed and didn't really know what to do. And I remember thinking, well, at least I have Panda. Like, a literal thought in my head was, at least I have Panda. And that immediately calmed me down. And I went and spent time with Panda. And everything resolved itself. But, you know, the next day he was gone. And I actually found this Facebook group that is people that lost a dog to hemangiosarcoma, which is what he died from, which is basically either it's cancer of the blood vessels that typically can pop up in the liver or the spleen. His was the spleen. His spleen ruptured and he bled to death is how he died. And I found this group on Facebook of people that have lost their dogs to hemangiosarcoma, and so it was kind of nice to talk with people that have experienced the same things. I wouldn't ever want anybody to go through that, but it was nice to talk to people that had experienced that. And the group was life after hemangiosarcoma, and so I'm hoping to get a dog tomorrow, a little Shaggy. And if I do get the dog, it'll be kind of an interesting adventure, because I'm going down to Arkansas in 2 weeks for endocrine appointment, and we're driving down there, and my mom said I can bring the dog, so it'll be kind of an interesting adventure. But haven't really traveled with a dog since 2018 when we brought Panda up here when we moved. So but I think when if you guys remember back in the beginning or the middle of April-ish, I ended up with Sergeant. He was a foster dog, not an adopted dog, but it was just too soon, and it just made everything worse. And I think now it's going to make things better. I can look at those dogs and I don't think of Panda. I think of them as a separate dog, and I don't think any dog will ever replace Panda because he was my heart dog and I will miss him for the rest of my days. But it's just going to give me something else to focus on, something new to start with, something else, something positive. Instead of, if I'm feeling that grief, instead of just crying, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I can throw that love onto another dog, whether that be Shaggy or somebody else, because you know how they say grief is love with nowhere to go. So that's why I haven't been recording today, and if I've been, sometimes I've kind of been picking up the camera and showing you the best parts of my day, because there's been a lot lately that have not been ideal. I've been crying a lot. I've been dealing with a lot of depression thoughts and anxiety thoughts and the worst kind of thoughts, and all of it in a tumbled mess of trying to deal with my health at the same time, because that's a whole nother ball game. And I am very thankful that I got my shipment finally today, so I'm covered with Dexcom until October 21st. But there's part of me that still is like, doesn't want this to be my reality and wants to all go back to the way things used to be. So so I apologize if I've been off in the vlogs or not vlogging much, but it's kind of behind the scenes of what's been going on. I've just been really thinking about Panda and missing him, and dealing with a lot of mental health challenges, a lot of physical health challenges, and it's just been a little bit overwhelming. And so I just didn't really feel the mental capacity to pick up the camera. So that's why I haven't. But if I end up with the dog tomorrow, I will show you guys the dog. But beyond that, I might take a little bit of time. It's going to depend on how I feel. I might take a little bit of time away from the camera just because I need to get my mental health under control, and I need to get my physical health under control. And that's been a whole nother stressor, because I've been like, my weight needs to go up, but if I eat certain things, my sugar's going really high and then going really low, and which makes me feel terrible. And then I've been having trouble doing treatments because it's been hurting. Every time if I do my vest, it hurts, like where the Dexcom is starts hurting. So then I'm just sitting there for 30 minutes in pain. And so it's just, but I can't just not, do anything for my lungs. And I'm seeing my weight continue to decline, and it's just been a lot, like a roller coaster of trying to fix everything. And hopefully when I have that endo appointment in 2 weeks, they'll give me something, but some kind of suggestion, because the only suggestion I got back in June was diet changes, and things have gotten worse since then. Like, I'm seeing sugars in the 200s, I'm seeing sugars going down in like near 40, like it's just bad. So hopefully he'll have something for that. But all of that to say, I think depending on how I'm feeling, I might step away for a little bit. I'd probably start up the vlogs again when we went to Arkansas, or like I said, I'd show you guys the dog. But I think I just need to be able to get a dog, even though nothing will ever replace Panda, because he was my heart dog. And there's a giant bird over there. Oh gosh, those are those giant birds that chased me the other day. Hang on. These are sandhill cranes. They chased me the other day. They are 3 foot tall. I think these are the babies, but the mamas are 3 foot tall, and they chase me. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. They're endangered. See, that's a big bird. That's a big bird. Oh, they noticed me. Oh no. Okay, back to the program. I was just saying, no dog will ever replace Panda, because he was my heart dog. He was there for when I lost Brooke. He was there when I almost died from the anaphylaxis. He was there moving between states. He was there for 2020, need I say more? But I'm at the point where it's like, no matter what I do, Panda's not coming back. As much as I wish I could just like do this and have him again, I'm scared of these birds. He's not coming back. So the next best thing is to pour my love into a shelter dog. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It'll be the 3rd time trying it. I'm going to try not to get my hopes up too much, because if I don't end up with a dog, I don't want to plummet back down again. Haven't really talked to many people about how I've been feeling, just a couple, and it's just not been the best of, you know, I have some reservations about my birthday next week because of, I'll be turning 23, and 23 is an age that Brooke never got to reach because she died a month after her 22nd birthday, and me being younger than her, she was 19 when she died, I was 19 when she died, it's weird that I'm going to be older than her. And I also used to start my birthdays walking Panda. I remember last year for my birthday, the very first thing I did was start walking Panda. So it's all new this year, and just some other things from the past. But I mean, I'm still very happy that I'm turning 23. I'm not going to be able to use the Taylor Swift song anymore. But there's a person watching me as I'm talking on my phone. I'll probably think I'm crazy. Oh well. But so I'm not going to make this too long. But that's just some of what's been going on behind the scenes, and that's why I haven't been vlogging today or much. But we'll see how things go as the days go on, and maybe I'll have a little Shaggy to show you guys tomorrow. So thank you guys for listening to this ramble. It probably makes no sense. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if I have a dog. If I don't, I'm going to take a little bit of time. So I'll see you guys soon.